Hey there, all. Cashmagnet coming at you via the live stream. We got an action-packed live stream coming up. Of course, we're going to be talking about some passive income. We're going to do the third installment of that. Towards the end of the show, after we go through some of the Q&A, I'm going to get into Packetstream. I'm doing some testing out on this app. I know others have probably heard about it or actually run it. So, and I just started testing it out today. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll see. We got Roshan in the stream. Good buddy there. Need to see him get motivated. Put up some videos. Haha. You didn't think I was not going to leave that hanging there, did you, buddy? So hopefully everybody is doing well this week. Hopefully everybody's earning. Hopefully everybody's quit doing surveys. I saw somebody post in one of the groups the other day, and they asked everybody how much they were making on surveys, and I just put my head down and just cringed. I hate hearing that people are still doing surveys and just wasting their lives away doing those surveys. We got Big D running around. What's going on, buddy? So, anyway, well, we'll start getting into the show here. But I will come back to this Packetstream, and when more people show up and see what they think of it. All right. So this is kind of like the third installment of a four piece series that I'm doing on different types of passive income and why it's important to not only diversify but try out new avenues. A couple of weeks ago I did the reverse passive income stuff, and there it is. Just little things. Then last week I went over buy cash flowing assets. That's unfortunately that's a big thing where you have to have money to make money, right? It's not always easy. Now today we're going to get into the whole building of assets or build assets. And really this just comes down to using your skills and your time. Now, the first one here, affiliated marketing. This is something you really see with, especially like on different websites and definitely the big YouTubers and so forth. A lot of times when you're going through a top 10 tech buying list or top 10 list of something you're going to buy, and you click on that and it redirects you to Amazon. Odds are that website is getting a little bit of a kickback from Amazon on each product that is bought. Now that's great. I mean, you talk about some of the big websites around that do that, or even, YouTube, or Facebook or Instagram or the like. You get a big following, and you start throwing out some cool stuff that you found on Amazon for a good price, or some crazy niche thing, and you can probably make some decent cash off that. Start a YouTube channel. Okay. This goes way back to when I first started on here. A buddy of mine and I were doing a fantasy football channel, and I finally got my Cashmagnet, my whole build up and going. So for giggles, I just threw my build up on YouTube, and I had no intentions of doing this channel whatsoever. And I had another YouTuber ask if I could, if he could use my stuff, and I told him no. Well, actually, I told him yeah. I told him for $25, and then he kept chirping on, and then I told him $50, and then he kicked me from his Facebook group. So then I went to my buddy Tech Hustler and said, "Hey, you wanna throw my farm up on your channel?" And he did. And all of a sudden, like the next day, I had 50 or 75 subscribers, and I was like, "Well, I might as well see what I can do." But here's a crazy thing, I have no desire. I mean, this is just a little. Doing this channel is just something fun. But, you look at some of these big guys on here, I don't know if you know who this Ryan Toys Review is. Little kid. And all these big toy companies send him free toys, and he reviews them. I watched a little bit of it, and it was kind of annoying for me. But for kids, I think that, they just love the little kid. That kid brought down $22 million. Not long ago, I read that him and his parents, they bought like a $8 million property. I mean, just huge. And then you get into some of the crazy gamers. Well, actually, he's not a gamer. Jake Paul, 21.5 million. Duke Perfect, 36 million subscribers, and he pulls down $20 million. That's crazy. That's insane. I couldn't even imagine that. I wouldn't even want to. Well, okay, I'd take the money, but boy, it'd be a little daunting knowing that you're dealing with 36,000 subscribers. I mean, heck, we got 10 people in the channel. I can't even imagine, 1 million people at one time or something like that. I mean, these guys are pulling down some mad cash. And, my whole goal on YouTube is, it's not to make money. Definitely not. The whole thing with this channel is to try to share a little knowledge. Try to do some teaching. And also for me to learn, too. I enjoy learning stuff from y'all. So, no, I mean, any YouTuber that's starting out looking to, make a whole bunch of money, I really think those people are definitely in it for the wrong thing. Or they brag about how many subscribers they have, the only thing I care about is trying to help you all out making some more money and doing it passively. Start an advertising agency. This is actually kind of crazy. This is actually pretty big business on Facebook, where a lot of people, a lot of businesses, they have Facebook accounts for their business, but all they do is they just put up a page and just leave it. Now, what these people are doing is they're starting like an advertising agency where they get these people on as clients and do like an advertising campaign for them. And it's not passive to start out with, which most income streams are not passive to start out with. But after a while, after they throw out this ad campaign, they just sit there on their laurels on the deal. So an interesting thing, and a lot of these topics I'm going to be doing some shows on at some point. Create and sell an online course. You know what? This is actually right up my nerd alley right here. Really is. This is a pretty doggone cool site. I mean, 100,000 online courses. I don't know so much about the expert instruction, but I mean, this is where you do like a one-time course and you get paid after that. But as you see, there's, these are just some of the sample stuff. I bet, let's see, YouTube. Let's look at YouTube marketing, since we were just kind of talking about that. Yeah. See, this would be the one that I would not click on. I would never pay for that. How to get 1 million views. Nope, not interested. Now, if they said how to get 5,000 views, something a little more realistic, I'd probably be up for that. But I mean, there's lots of different things here. And I'm not talking about spending money. I'm talking about making money, sharing your knowledge, how to install a kitchen sink, or how to put in a new light, or just kind of simple stuff that you probably know about, but you might not think that anybody else would be interested in it. There's another one just like that as well. And this is Skillshare. So I just find this stuff interesting. Now, do I have a skill set I would share on there? I don't really know. None of the phone farming stuff, probably. Build an e-commerce website. This is just hugely popular. Hugely popular on the e-commerce stuff. You see it all the time. I see it. I see friends on Facebook, building up something like that, and just selling goods and services. And it could be your goods or somebody else's goods. That you're selling on the site. But for a lot of, for the most part, it's going to be fairly passive. Especially if you're selling somebody else's goods and they have to ship it. Sell stock photography online. I keep talking to a friend of mine. she's always posting really cool nature pictures on Facebook, and I'm just impressed. And I keep saying, hey, you need to do that. That's not it. Oh, that's not it. I need to go back to that though. Getty is one of the bigger ones that I don't think people think about it. Getty so much as buying stock photographs because they look at like Shutterstock or iStock for them. I actually for my thumbnails I actually pay. I think is it I can't think of the website right off the top of my head. So I actually get a subscription for $10 to use their stock photographs for my thumbnails. I was going around looking for stock images that I wouldn't have to pay for, and they're all watermarked and they all just don't look very good, or they're really expensive. But I mean, if you're handy with a camera, or even with your cell phone, if you enjoy photography, like I take a look at the some of the great thumbnails on YouTube, and they're just stock photos of people that they've used. Yeah. Any of you have done any of these? You sold any photography online? Oh, okay. Back to this. This is merch. Let me make sure I'm not jumping ahead. Yeah, okay, I'm not. So Fiverr. This is a site where I almost went here to find somebody to set up my network. But again, here you can, logo design. Logo design might not be passive, but if you work on, let's say, some kind of, stock images again, digital images. And if it's used more than once, then it becomes passive income. Yeah, kind of like the articles and blog posts on here. Now, here's another big, huge thing that's really starting to take off lately. And this is where I have no art ability whatsoever. And this is, where you sell your designs. There's also another big one. Oh, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. Redbubble, I believe, is the other one, where you basically throw out your designs and upload your artwork, set a list price. They do all the work, and you just get a little slice. And especially if it's used over and over, hey, maybe it's going to be hugely popular, like the old Big Johnson T-shirts back in the 80s. Every 16-year-old kid had a Big Johnson T-shirt back in the 80s. Write an ebook. Books are hugely popular still. I'm a writer, but I don't have any desire to write an ebook. I'm more of just an article writer. Trader Geo, commission a guru t-shirt. You know, I keep bugging a buddy of mine to, he's a graphic designer, that we need to get a logo up and going. I need to actually hit him up again. But, you know, ebooks, again, skill set and time on the deal. Start a blog. You know, geez, WordPress is fairly easy to use. And then it just, you know, you got to find a good idea for your blog. And, you know, with that, you can make money with both passive and active ads. You know, the active ads are like the ones that, you know, pop up and, you know, just annoy you. The passive ones are, you hop onto a website and then you go to Facebook and all of a sudden there's the blender for your margaritas. So just kind of throwing out some ideas, you know, just kind of continuing with this whole thing of, you know, you can't stagnate yourself on just certain types of income. You always got to be expanding. You know, we all make our most of our income from, you know, our day jobs or night jobs if you work at night. You know, that's where your main income is going to come from. But, you know, branching out, you know, using your skills, using your time, you know, geez, don't take surveys, man. Just, you know, try to, I don't know, you know, make a video of some hobby that you're good at, or something that you know. You know, don't take a survey that's gonna cost you a half an hour and then you get disqualified at the end, or you're just doing it for a quarter. So, all right, there we go. We got the third installment. Everybody still awake out there in YouTube land? Did you fall asleep on me? So I'll hop into the live stream, take a look. B-Boy Tech, how you doing? Big D, need to find a better way to earn crypto. I'm still struggling with auto faucets, just can't get them to work. I have not tried those yet. Sean, I'm forgetting his last name. Sean does a bunch of videos of the crypto faucets. Trader Geo, how you doing, buddy? Sounds like Mr. E Media. Possibly. Bad boy, how you doing? With the funky emojis. That's kind of cool. Roshan, yeah, I loved using Photoshop, years of using it. Yeah, I just don't have that skill set. I really don't. I wish I did. Any fantasy updates? I have been mock drafting day and night. LOL. That is going to get done this week. Absolutely. Because we're counting down. We got about 2 weeks from Thursday, I think. So yeah, we'll definitely get that rolling out this week. Nice. Big D, wow, your voice is very soothing and nap sounds good. I'm not sure how I'm going to take that. How should I take that? Do I take that as I'm very boring, or did I bore you all with that whole passive income stuff? I hope not. Hope not. Hopefully, hopefully y'all are learning some stuff. From that, and thinking about reaching out and grabbing another passive income stream. Like I've shown y'all, there's plenty of other ways to generate some cash flow. And the more cash flow you got coming, the more you can even branch out. So, on that note, I did. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Probably not. I did get a second cash out from the current music app. That was nice. That thing is paying pretty good. I have heard of people. I got a message. Saying that that somebody had that current music app had paid out and then banned them. I'm kind of wondering exactly why. What happened with the ban? I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume that they broke the terms of service, but I don't know for sure. Honeygain, I had problems with my Honeygain again. That app is frustrating me. I actually had to shut it off for a couple of days. It was killing my network again. It was running really good. I just cashed out with them too. $20. That's my second cash out with them as well. Mark, that I talked to quite a bit on Facebook, he's killing it. Mark is another one that jumped out with the. He's actually got 14 IPs, or maybe it's 15. He's got a residential and then 13, but he doesn't have all his Cashmagnet up yet. But he's running a bunch of phones, and I want to say like four different PCs on Honeygain, and he's been making over $4 a day on Honeygain. That's paying for his business internet right there. Or right at it. So I think somebody said up above that they were. Was that you, Rashawn, that was talking that you made like a couple of bucks off of Honeygain? Trader Geo, how is the LG G4? It's actually an LG G5. One of them I turned into my current music phone, and it's awesome. The other one I put on my farm, and it works flawlessly. And you just got to be careful. I pumped out a video last week about the two. One of them I didn't have to roll back, which really kind of sucked because that was the one I could roll back from Oreo to Nougat. Then, but the one that I had was the AT&T one, and there was no operating system, custom ROM for it. So, yeah. So those LG G5s, one worked, one turned into a really expensive current phone. But it runs nonstop on current, so And if you're curious about that on the nonstop current phone, I'm not going to discuss that here, but you guys can roll over to Facebook and find that out. Is Perk word search freezing on anybody with Cashmagnet? Oh, with my tip? No, it runs 24/7. I occasionally have to restart one, but no, it doesn't freeze for me. I don't have any issues. I'm probably only making $1 a day on like 7 phones. I run the Perk word search, and then I run Perk TV Live, and I don't even really know if Perk TV Live makes much. I just leave them there. If it makes some, it makes some. Generally, if you have problems with a phone freezing, that's generally bad phones. Trader Geo, do you think it's worth it to use a burger quality phone? What with current? What is burger quality? I don't know what that means. Rashawn Desai, Swagbucks apps don't work well with the hack on. LOL. I quit Swagbucks. The apps. I'm done with them. They weren't running passive, so I gave up on them. Oh, I see. Not burger quality, better quality. I gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. I've tried 3 or 4 different phones on current. I tried the terrible Rebel ones, and it would just quit running. I tried a ZTE Majesty Pro 8GB. Those phones are so terrible. I just threw one of those away. Such a terrible phone. And then I threw on an Aristo 1 on it, and it still didn't run very well. So since I've thrown that LG G5 onto it, let's see, I have made, I think I threw it on Friday, maybe, and I'm at $5. So I'm getting about $1 a day off of it. Okay, let's I think this is going to be kind of a shorter show today, and I think maybe I lost everybody on the passive income stuff. So let's hop right into Packetstream. I'm going to do a full show on this, or I'll do a full video on this, a review on Packetstream this week. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. So Packetstream is just like Honeygain. That's all it is. It's just like Honeygain. And where you download, let's go over the stuff for it. Packetstream came out in March. Basically, for sharing your bandwidth, just like you do with Honeygain, they pay you, and it's same thing as Honeygain, where it's 10 cents per gigabyte. Now, I'm going to assume, since they talk about, I'm going to assume I could actually use my multiple IPs for this. I haven't tried it out. I just started testing this week. So all that it is, you know, it basically routes traffic through your PC or through your internet connection. Sorry. So it really just works the same way. Packetstream allows customers to access web content that might otherwise be blocked or modified when using a traditional VPN or proxy service. Now, this is where it kind of gets a little above my head. I do understand about geography locked websites and so forth. I get why people like VPNs and proxy is because they're worried about getting tracked. Me, I don't care about my data. Only thing I care about is you know that my banking info and stuff is secure. But you know, as you see, there's a lot of different uses that they're doing with it. And is it safe? Yeah, of course they're going to say it's safe. But they've been around since March, and I haven't heard any complaints. My tech guy has been running this actually, and trying to work with Honeygain and the other one, Fluidstack, which I still got to get around to doing that. It's just not paying me very well. But on this, you know, I've only been running this for a few hours. And let's see, let me pull the little program up if I can. So I've only been running this for just a couple of hours. Definitely not impressed. You know, I think that's what is that? Is that, I'm not even sure if that's 3 cents, 3.5. But you know, if it runs in the background and it doesn't bog down my computer, you know, I don't care. And if you're interested, let me see if I can find. I'm going to put a link. I'll drop a link here. Give me a second. You know, I was all prepared for today too, and all of a sudden, I'm not as prepared as I thought. This was the only thing I forgot. I forgot to drop my referral link. Now I'm not even seeing it. And I think they got a pretty decent referral program that goes along with it. Oh, there it is. There's the referral. All right. So if you guys are interested and you're going to try it out, you know, you might as well. I don't push my referrals very often on here. But if you would, you know, I'd love if you guys used my referral on this if you do try it out. I don't even know how much they pay. But you know, and like with Honeygain, I don't hardly make anything on referrals. All right, I'll hop back into the live stream. Cashmagnet still rolls back to level 2. It also rolls back to level 6. It also rolls back to level 5. The queue. Hey, what's going on, man? Gift Noel. I'm testing supposedly made 1340 in 2 days. That's way too good to be true. Rashawn, I had Packetstream is very, very slow earning. Yeah, it seems that way too. Rashawn saying Gift Noel is a joke. Just tested it. I emailed them over a week ago for cash out and still nothing. Yeah, it just sounds too good. You know, anytime you're making $6 a day on something like that, yeah, I would just definitely be really leery. Let's see. What's current? Big D, you don't use the current music app? I should have a link down below in the description on the video for it. Hey Adrian, how you doing? My Cashmagnet phones have only been making me about 20 cents per day. King Crypto, are you running the newest beta? There was a beta that came out. They came out with a beta. I think that was 2 weeks ago, and I told everybody it was trash, and it was. The new beta is, I don't know, about the same as the beta before the really trashy one. I'm not impressed. So I only run one current phone. You got to have, if you're going to run more than one current phone, you got to have more than one phone number. So I don't know how you get around that. Well, I guess there's ways to get around that. I'm not getting around that. King Crypto, Honeygain is making me at least $1 a day from 5 phones and a PC. It helps to make up for Cashmagnet failing me. Yeah, like I said, some people are just killing it. Some people are absolutely just killing it on the Honeygain. I quit it for a couple of days because it was killing my network again. I'd been running it for a week, and I was making over $1 a day by not having to do anything with it. So, all right. Did everybody make sure to click down and hit that little like button, little thumb button? Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully, notifications went out half an hour before I went live tonight, since I finally figured that whole thing out. The whole notification thing, I hit the I had my wrong time zone in there because it apparently just comes as West Coast. So finally figured that part out. Mendoza, for current app, also they don't pay on same PayPal. Boy. So I'm going to assume that you might have had 2 accounts running and you were trying to put them both into the same PayPal. That's interesting. King Crypto, do you have a link for the most recent Cashmagnet mode to use? Let me see. Let's see if I can actually find that. I don't know exactly what the number is, or the, let's see if I can, sometimes I have a really tough time. There it is. July 17th. Is that the new one? Yeah, I think that's the newest one. Just make sure just King Crypto, just make sure you scroll down the page and in the Play Store on your app, and you'll see join beta on there. So hopefully that helps. You write for the Steelers. I write for a site called BehindTheSteelCurtain.com. I will actually show you. And it's just a side hustle for me. It's a good little website. Probably one of the most popular Steeler fan sites there is out there. You know, if you're not familiar, and this is all part of SB Nation, which is owned by Box. There, you know, so if you're into any kind of sports whatsoever, I mean, that's definitely the place to go. I just put out an article there yesterday, day before. That's me, FS Flip Fisher. Long story, long name. Cashmagnet is a lot easier. So, definitely the money I make doing articles. I'm a slow writer, so. But hey, money's money, right? And I enjoy it. You know, it's kind of like the YouTube thing. You know, I'm never gonna get rich off of it, and don't plan on it. You know, I just enjoy teaching. You know, kind of like here, I enjoy writing on BTSC. Oh, so they shut down the beta again, Roshan? Oh, that's a bummer. So Big D, we love AB, drama aside. He's going to kill it this year for Oakland. Yeah, he is. He's a beast. You know, it's just dealing with all his crap. I am going to get that fantasy football stuff out this week. So, Tech Hustler, that was aimed at you, buddy. I know you got a draft coming up this weekend, I believe. King Crypto, are you okay? King Crypto, are you in the States? Are you running on level 7? You know, generally, you know, that's where you're not going to. That's where you're really not going to make a lot on Cashmagnet, is being outside of the States or not checking your phone twice a day. Main level 7. Huh. Are you checking your phones twice a day? Hey, you should be doing better than that there, King Crypto. Tech Hustler, yep. Saturday draft day. I just had a draft last Sunday. I'm gonna have another one next Sunday. $20 times a day. Wow. Jeez. Ouch. Huh. I wonder why you're earning so bad. Are your phones maybe not downloading games and apps? That's the only thing I can think of, which I've actually had happen. I actually just factory reset a phone that would not download any apps. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up. I definitely enjoyed. I absolutely enjoyed doing the live streams with y'all. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you guys enjoy the passive income stuff much, but like I said, you know, that's something I'm definitely gonna wander into a bit. You can only do so much with the phone farming stuff. So, it's diversifying. It's not changing up. It's only diversifying. So, hey, I really appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. And anytime you want to share my videos, you knock yourselves out. I would appreciate that as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. This has been Cashmagnet Guru. Enjoying another live stream. I will catch you on another live stream next Tuesday. Hopefully, I'll get out some content this week as well. All right, see y'all. Laters.